Good evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Abby Curry, and I'm one of the theater directors at LRCA Christian, along with Holly Shepard. And we're so excited for you guys to be at our junior high theater show tonight. It features over 50 students involved in our theater classes. Half of them are performing on stage as actors, and then the other half are doing their jobs off stage in a tech role. So we have students that have made our different set designs for tonight. We have students that are currently running lights and students that are stage managing, all in junior high. And then we have, of course, our students who are acting tonight. So they have learned all sorts of different skills that help them, especially if they decide to participate in our high school shows. We have a few announcements before we start the show. Number one, please silence your phone before we get started. And if you need to leave at any time, please go through the back center doors. The show will be roughly an hour. And we had a student unexpectedly get sick in the past 24 hours. And so Lizzie Schaaf will also be playing the role of Rory tonight, and she will have a script on stage. I will also say that she pretty much has memorized her entire script in about the past 12 hours. So way to go, Lizzie, but she will be playing two roles for us tonight. There is a reception following the show for you and for our students. We're just so grateful for your support of the arts at Little Rock Christian. We're very grateful for our admin and for our junior high teachers that value theater and the arts at school. So we're going to pray before we get started, and we hope that you enjoy the show. God, thank you so much for the ability to tell stories through theater. Thank you that it is a way that students learn to work together, that they work as a team, maybe in ways that they've never worked together before. I pray specifically for our tech theater students as they focus on what jobs they're going to do over the next hour. And then I pray specifically for our actors that you will calm any nerves, that they will find joy in getting to perform with one another. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you.
This is not good.
O'Keefe, what are you still doing here?
So the thing is, there's a bit of we sort of have a problem.
What do you mean a problem? What happened here?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It looks like 50 deranged baboons rampaged through here and destroyed a priceless work of art on your watch.
Well, your watch. I just got here.
No, my shift's just starting.
You're this morning. I'm this afternoon.
I thought you were morning.
Nope.
So, nobody was here guarding the gallery?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Did you see anything strange when you locked up last night?
Maybe the automatic locks didn't come on.
O'Keefe, this building does not have automatic locks. What do you think your keys were for?
In this day and age, doors should really be on some sort of automatic locking system. Human error was bound to occur with an antiquated locking key situation.
It's not human error, it's your error.
And I'm human, so are you. In a way, we all left the door open.
We all are going to be held responsible for what happened here. Cardboard boxes is the crown jewel of this gallery. How are you so calm?
Well, it's just a bunch of cardboard boxes. Can't we just go get some other cardboard boxes?
Read the brochure, genius. Cardboard Boxes is the newest masterpiece by Gloria Nameless. The art world's favorite new artist spent 3 years and $5 million creating exact replicas of cardboard boxes and a brilliant commentary. Do you have $5 million?
I don't think so.
Then we had better come up with an extremely good explanation for this. Hello? Oh, hi, sir. Yes, okay. An hour? Okay. No, everything is fine here. Yep. No problems here at all. Okay, we'll let you in. Bye.
Oh, good. Everything is fine?
No, I was lying.
Well, you shouldn't do that. You're gonna get in trouble.
You want trouble? In about an hour, Gloria Nameless is coming here.
But Hopper, that is not good.
Yes, I know. And she's bringing the most important art critic in the entire city for a private viewing. We need to get our story straight as to what happened. So what happened?
Well, we've got the barrel monkeys theory for one.
The what?
The deranged baboons. Baboons are monkeys. A group of monkeys is called a barrel. Or a troop. Either is acceptable.
Are you really trying to educate me about the animal kingdom right now?
I watch a lot of nature documentaries.
What you were supposed to be watching was this room.
Technically, I think you were supposed to be watching.
Just please stop talking. Okay. While you were watching flamingos or whatever, I was watching crime procedurals. What would a cool detective do? They'd review the security footage. What do you think about that? Well, what do you think?
You told me to stop talking.
Just come on. Before Gloria and the critics show up, we're going to watch this footage, we're going to find out what happened, then we're going to come up with an extremely good excuse. When is the last time you remember seeing the boxes before they were destroyed?
Well, definitely last night before I left.
Okay, we'll start there. I'll pull it up now. Okay, here we are. Rose Gallery at midnight. Cardboard boxes looks how it's supposed to look. Let's fast forward and see who comes in.
Wait, pause it. Right there. It looks like somebody's there.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Oi, Brick, you're next.
Brick doesn't like coming down the ropes, hard in the heads it is, and a bump. Plus, Brick don't like heights.
Think I care about that. Brick, come on, we ain't getting any younger down here.
Hey, Bones, you see that? The door was open. No rope required at all.
What do you think you're doing? The door wasn't no in my plan.
Brick didn't mean thing by it.
I wasn't talking to you, Stick. I'm the leader of this here operation. Do you two need reminding of that?
No, Bones.
Good. Now close that blasted door before we let the whole world know we're here.
Oh, yes, right. Smart thinking. That's why you make the plans, I guess.
Now, you two ready for the biggest take of our whole lives?
I like the sound of that. I do.
Biggest yet, huh? Bigger than that Picasso?
Picasso is peanuts compared to this. This will put us Midnight Bandits on the Art Thieves map, it will.
You see, I have a question about that. We're called the Midnight Bandits, but if you check your watch, it's actually much past midnight, so I'm just a bit confused on why.
It's the Finland Midnight, you feel me? And anyway, are we supposed to change our name for each gig? The 15 minutes past 2 a.m. Bandits doesn't have the same ring. Now, if there are no more questions...
Hang on then, I have a question.
Fine, let's get them all out. Not like we're in the middle of a break-in or nothing.
Cheers. So, my question, why we want to be on the Art Thieves map? Because, and correct me if I'm wrong, but don't thieves need to work without getting known about? Wouldn't we otherwise not be able to work on account of then we'd be in jail and all?
It's a metaphysical map, mate.
Metaphysical?
Bones, you sure don't mean metaphorical?
I said what I mean.
Okay.
Right, absolutely, Bones.
I did mean metaphorical.
Yeah, I figured.
Right, can we get a move on? I say it's high time we get on with the art burglaring.
Here, so where's the big haul then?
I got it on good authority that none other than the Gloria Nameless is showing a brand spanking new sculpture at this very art gallery.
Gloria Nameless, that's a big take, can make us a real pretty for years.
That's what I've been trying to say. We just gotta find it, nab it, and jimmy up that rope.
Or use the front door. It's unlocked, and I couldn't make out an alarm system or nothing.
Let's get to searching. Gotta be around here somewhere. Let's spread out.
No law on display.
We sure got here.
I have someone on the inside. It was delivered this afternoon.
I think you mean yesterday afternoon since it's after midnight and all.
It's his, the point. Keep looking.
We are looking.
What are you doing? We're here for art. Put that box down.
Why? No one will miss it.
Because we're not great empty box thieves, we're art thieves.
I need a box though, and this is just the right size.
That is a good sized box.
Never mind if it's a good sized box or not. Put it down.
Fine, fine.
Don't think I don't see you trying to nab that same box, Brick.
What gives? I saw it first.
You put it down.
Only 'cause Bones made me.
Well, I'm holding it now. Possession is some to law, which means it's mine.
My fist has other ideas about what's yours. Give me back my box.
Oi, what's wrong with you two? It's a box.
But it's not too big or too small. Perfect for packing books without getting too heavy.
No, you utter buffoon. It's the perfect box of cookware. My Dutch won't fit in there, and then I don't have to worry about it getting knocked about.
No, it's for books.
No, my Dutch oven.
Cut it out, you half-brains. What you need a box for anyway?
Oh,
Well,
we mean to tell you.
Tell me what?
We're moving out of the basement.
You're moving out of the basement?
And yeah, that's why I need this box for all my books.
like you've had a day in your life, I need it for my Dutch oven.
What you need to be so careful with that thing for? Your chili tastes like an old boot. It'd be a service to the world if your Dutch oven cracked.
You take that back.
Does Mom know? Oi, I asked if Mom knows.
It was Mom's idea.
Yeah, she wants to change the basement into a whole fitness center thing.
When was she going to tell me?
Maybe she's thinking you'll just stay and clean up the machine and stuff for her. You're real handy after all.
I bet that's it.
I don't want to wipe down exercise machines. Where's the foosball table going to go?
She sold it to Uncle Marvin.
Uncle Marvin, he even know how to play foosball?
Oh no, he said he's gonna...
Don't say it, Brick. Now's not the time.
What's Uncle Marvin going to use it for?
Well, I guess he's gonna dry laundry on it.
Dry laundry? That's not a part of the plan.
Well, she asked us if we wanted it, but our new apartment is pretty small, so...
You already have a new apartment picked out.
Well, yeah, I got to think ahead in this housing market.
And that's why I need this box for all my books.
Which is why I need this box for my Dutch oven.
You know, this is just the perfect box. Perfect for ripping to shreds.
My book box.
My Dutch oven box.
Enough yammering from the both of you. We came here to get a sculpture, but apparently my intel wasn't on the up and up. Guess nothing can be relied on these days.
I still want to do crimes with you, Bones. Even after we move out.
Yeah, me too. You make the plans, we follow the plans.
If I make the plans, then tell me I'm the last to know. I thought we'd grow old in that basement together.
I know you did.
Mom, she told us she'd tell you and make it see it was a good thing in disguise.
Is that why she's been trying to take me out to lunch all week?
Oh, I'll bet that's it.
You know, that money from the Kosovo heist, it changed her. It didn't change you two, though. I think one of you could have told me something.
We didn't know how. It's you who has the plans. We never came to you a day in our lives with plans.
That's right. And also, I'm saying this with all respect in the world, but sometimes you do demand an awful lot with your plans.
What did I ever demand of either of you?
Well, you do make us do these talking with these funny accents and everything.
Voice recognition. I'm protecting us from voice recognition.
And you make Brick come on the ropes, even though you know about the whole height fear and everything.
It's cooler, ain't it? You look me in the eyes and tell me coming in on ropes ain't cooler than using the front door.
It is cooler. You do have us there.
And how do you ever expect not to be afraid of something if you don't give it a go every once in a while? A bit like pulling off a Band-Aid. I'm trying to help you, I am.
But it don't help. It just makes me sweaty and pukey. Then I gotta spend the whole robbery with smelling salts so I don't pass out.
Oi, Brick, I had no idea I was so tough on you.
Well, it is. And I don't understand why the door isn't an option when it's left unlocked and everything. What's the harm in it?
Wish you told me all this before. Can do that on my own. Gotta get used to being on my own anyway, alone and living in Mom's fitness room.
Hey, you know, that apartment, our new apartment, my room has an awfully big closet.
It does?
Good idea, Stick. We were gonna use it as storage for all our ski masks. But we could just put it under our beds. I think we'd both like if you came to live with us.
Honest?
Honest as concrete.
I think I'd like that.
Think of how much easier it'd be to plan our crimes there without Mom jumping in with cookies every 15 minutes.
I don't know the first ice we'll plan there.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll get our foosball table back from Uncle Marvin.
That's the spirit.
This was a bust. Let's go. This was a bust. My intel will be getting an earful, I'm telling you.
Should we grab the rest of some boxes for our move?
Now, let's go by the grocery store on our way home. There's always plenty there, and no one will pinch us over them.
You think someone will pinch over these? No one is pinching no one over cardboard, mate.
Better safe than sorry. Grab the door, Brick.
On it, Bones.
All right, Midnight Bandits, let's roll.
Well, I guess that settles it. Bandits broke in and destroyed cardboard boxes. Thanks, bandits. Definitely not our fault. I don't see how they could blame us for that.
I see it pretty clearly. Hey, you left the door open, allowing bandits to walk in and destroy cardboard boxes. You're fired.
Okay, but what if we were to just embellish a bit? Picture this. What if after I locked up last night, I sensed that someone sinister was following me? I'm walking along and I have the instincts of a meerkat, so I turn. But they vanish, and being a bandit, they stole the keys from my pocket.
Okay, not bad. I guess that might fly.
Hopper, that is the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Sorry. I was gonna say that it might fly, except that you can tell in the footage that the bandits only tear up one box.
What do you mean?
Clearly, something else must have happened here. We've got to watch more of the footage and get the whole story.
Oh, okay. But my thing was good, right?
Yes, O'Keefe. It was good. Now someone else must have gone into the gallery. I'll fast forward.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Gwen. I'll go get the mop. Sorry.
That coffee was the best part of my day. Didn't get on. Wait, what happened here?
I'm just so sorry, Quinn. I hope I didn't ruin your morning. I know how important that first cup of joe can be. At least cardboard boxes looks okay, huh?
No, it's not, Rory.
You know my name.
It's on your uniform.
Oh, right. Name tags. Huh. Well, what do you mean it's not okay? All the coffee's on the floor, which isn't good for you, but...
Look for yourself.
Oh, jeepers. That's a big rip. That wasn't us, was it?
No, I don't know how it could be, but I have to fix it.
Okay, so should I get out of your way, or...
No, I might need you as a witness.
For what?
To testify to Miss Nameless that it wasn't us who ripped this.
Oh, that's smart. Real smart. That's probably why you're so good at your job.
Thanks.
So, I just want to tell you that, since you're leaving,
Please spit it out, Rory. I'm trying to work.
I just want to tell you that I've really enjoyed working with you, Quinn, and I'd like to see you out of work sometime.
What?
Ever since I started working here, I saw you curate Nicola Kane's exhibit on recreating Michelangelo's The Cat. I just thought you were something special.
You did?
Yeah, and I never found the courage to talk to you because you were so cool and smart and classy, and I didn't want to look silly.
I don't know what to say.
And then I heard you were leaving, so I told myself if I didn't say anything, then I'd regret it for the rest of my life. I mean, and now this happens. It's like a sign. I mean, it's bad Mrs. Nameless work is ruined, although I didn't really get this piece. Actually, the rip adds more depth.
Hold up. You're not by chance the person behind the bonsai trees that just magically appeared in my office?
In my defense, I didn't realize they were infested or that you were working on an upcoming textile exhibit.
Or the airplane that kept flying over the other day?
My sister had a Groupon about to expire for skywriting. I'm told it looks better on a less cloudy day.
Listen, Rory, this is all very nice, but
Oh, I know. I've got the perfect thing. Since I've earned your breakfast, I got a little something. I'll be right back. Here. You'll need these.
Rory, what are you getting?
Fondue. Something fancy for a fancy person like
Wait, the floor's still wet.
Oh, nice save. I'll go get the thick things.
No, Rory, this is too much. You have to stop.
But you're leaving and all.
I'm leaving for vacation. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
But I heard you were going to that big museum in New York.
To tour it. My cousin works there and he pulled some strings for a private tour.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to impress you.
I have to get back to work. Here, take your fondue. Oh! Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I'll clean it. I'll clean it.
You can't clean that. That's a multi-million-dollar sculpture and it's covered in cheese. This is why I can't bring food on the hall floors.
Oh gosh, I didn't think that was happening. I'm so sorry. I can't lose my job. With my track record and all, I'll end up at a library, a city hall, or worse, an elementary school.
I can't lose my job either. I worked really hard to get here. What are we gonna do?
Here, it's one ply, but it'll get the job done.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is almost like the first time we met. You were crying then too.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it was some time ago when you proposed bringing a local street artist to do an installation, and the owner hurt your feelings by calling it a waste of resources.
How do you know about that? My assistant doesn't even know about that. Were you spying on me?
What? No. Oh gosh, no. I just closed the bathroom for cleaning, and you stormed right past me, locked yourself in a stall. I even handed you toilet paper under the stall door, just like this when you needed to blow your nose.
That was you? I don't remember seeing you.
That's the thing about we janitors. We can be ghosts of the buildings we clean. Out of sight and out of mind, till we're desperately needed, then poof, we're gone. In a way, it's a good thing. That means we're doing our job.
Wait, Rory, where's the custodial office?
Down the hallway, take a left, down a flight of stairs, another left, third door on your right. Why?
Well, what if we discover the cheese on the sculpture?
But we found the rib.
Yes, I know. What I'm saying is, we'll both discover the cheese and the rib. You head down to the custodial office, and I'll follow in a couple of minutes. Because I need you up cleaning something in my office, which will give us an alibi, and then on our way to my office, we'll come across damaged cardboard boxes. We'll report it to the owner, Miss Nameless, and be in the clear.
Oh, that's smart. Thank you, Quinn, for keeping our jobs.
You're welcome. Just one condition.
Anything.
No more grand gestures, no fondue, or boxes. If you want to talk, just say hi, okay?
It's a deal.
You head down to the custodial office, and I'll follow in a couple of minutes. Only work if we act cool and like we're never up here. Got it?
Yippers, I'll see you for the first time.
One more thing, Rory. When you said with your track record, what did that exactly mean?
You know a couple years ago at the Starry Night Gallery, they had that incident with the squirrels?
Yes, a family of squirrels made a nest out of the origami exhibit after the loading dock was left open.
Uh-huh. Accidentally.
Rory?
Fondue and hubris, two of the most dangerous things in the world.
Are they?
My uncle wrote a book called Fondues and Don'ts during the fondue craze in the early 90s in Milwaukee. The power eventually corrupted him.
Wow, didn't take much, did it?
I've never trusted fondue since. So maybe that's the explanation we give. So last night, after the bandits stole your keys, they came in to tear up one of the boxes.
And it was in no way O'Keefe's fault.
And then I, of course, am here for my shift. I smell the unmistakable stench that tore my family apart years ago. Fondue.
Of course.
Being incredible at my job, I go to investigate. I follow my nose to the janitor's closet. Aha, fondue. But then I hear Rory, the janitor, approaching. I know she's dangerous because of the fondue. So I hide behind some mops. But little do I know, she locks up the closet. Trapped inside, I couldn't prevent fondue from destroying another life and a priceless work of art. It was the fondue. The fondue.
I mean, this is very compelling, but your distrust of fondue may be blinding you a little. Any cheese, no matter how evil, couldn't have done all this damage. Someone else must have come in after those two left.
Even though I think you do greatly underestimate what fondue is capable of, maybe we should just look at some more footage, just to be sure.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow. I mean, wow, right? The lines and the symmetry, the beautiful chaos of repetition. I don't mean to be hyperbolic, but this is her masterpiece. This is what all future artists will aspire to. This is, Jake,
Yup.
what do you think?
I love it.
Are you listening to music?
Shh.
Music.
It's not music, it's...
Jacob Allen Schmidt, I can't believe you would.
What?
You're listening to a football game when we're in the presence of cardboard boxes. A brand new work by Gloria Nameless, our greatest living artist. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
The Colts are playing the Patriots. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Can't say that it does.
Listen, you have your interests and I have mine. And I think that's beautiful, don't you? What's going on?
Nothing. It's just, why do you even root for the Colts? You've literally never been to Indiana.
You like pasta and you've never been to Italy. I've loved them since the Peyton Manning days.
Is that their mascot?
In a way.
Let's just focus.
7 seconds left. Pascal steps into it, and the pass is caught.
He can't.
He is off to the races, and it's a pandemonium.
No way.
No one can catch him.
Oh my gosh.
It's unbelievable. 61 yards in.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jake, no!
I can explain.
You don't have time to explain. We have to fix this. Now get up!
Thanks, babe.
Don't call me that. I'm furious.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Furious.
I swear on a stack of Picassos if you don't help me clean this up.
Okay, I guess it's too soon for jokes.
All I wanted to do was take the day and come here, see a masterpiece by my favorite artist, with you, person who's supposed to be my boyfriend.
Supposed to be.
And what do? You listen to some stupid football game and do some kind of home run dance.
Touchdown dance.
And you destroyed an irreplaceable piece of art. Do you know how much trouble we could get into? Do you know how much this will cost?
I'm sorry, okay?
No, not okay. I knew you wouldn't get this.
Get what? It's a stack of boxes, Georgia?
Exactly.
Wait, what?
I explained all of this to you on the way, but you weren't listening. Why'd you even come?
Because I thought you'd get mad, but I did come and you're still mad at me, the person you know and love, because I've offended his godless nickname.
Gloria Nameless, you clown.
A person you don't even know.
Guess what? After this, we don't need to know each other either.
Ooh, you hate to hear that.
That relationship is done for.
Who said that?
You don't want to know me? Did you really mean that?
Oh,
talk
darling,
about this
she
later.
meant it.
Right, like let's not stay friends.
She just said it's not me. It's you.
Right. I'm Clem Clancy.
And I'm Janice Bo Banis.
And we're the hosts of the nation's most popular art podcast,
The Sketch Pod. We're here at the world-renowned Rogues Gallery, where Gloria Nameless is here to reveal her much-discussed installation, titled Cardboard Boxes.
And we're coming to you live to let you know all about the intensive security measures that have been set up for this mysterious gallery, and how two local chumps broke the peace. Then promptly,
Broke up.
you could say they had creative differences.
Creative differences. That's a good one, Clem. Well, we'd like to welcome our first guest, Georgia, and her ex-boyfriend, Jack. So, Jack,
It's actually Jake.
say it into the mic, my sweet simpleton.
Oh, it's Jake. I'm Jake. Hi, America, what's up?
Who records their podcast live?
We're not just any podcast, we're the nation's most popular art podcast,
The Sketch Pod.
Man, I never get sick of that jingle.
Wish we had that in common.
So, Jake, is this the first time you've been dumped while standing next to a postmodern installation that symbolizes late-stage capitalism?
Oh, yeah, I think this is the first. Can't remember any other capitalisms.
Georgia, how long have you been meaning to dump this kid?
So embarrassing.
Isn't this supposed to be about art?
It was, until this human Wheaties box interrupted our broadcast with his little dance number.
Sorry about that.
What brought you here?
Gloria Nameless is my favorite artist, so.
Your favorite artist?
You don't like Gloria's work?
I liked Gloria back when she was relevant, in the 90s.
Oh, I wasn't alive yet.
That explains your taste.
Gloria Nameless used to have something to say, but this is just her regurgitating her 1994 piece, 300 Pampers boxes.
That's when art was still art, darling.
Okay, is Gloria repeating herself, or does she just have a trademark style and defined point of view?
How cute.
You said you are an artist? Can we see a sample of your work, sweet little Georgia?
Oh, sure. This is a painting I made last spring. It's based on a photo Jake took when we went to the zoo.
Ah, Clem, isn't this just so sweet?
Sweet?
I mean, it's just a bit uninspired. I mean, it's nice work for a 12-year-old like yourself, but...
I am 17.
That's a shame. Well, you see, Georgia, it's great that you love art, but for some people, art is a calling. And for you, I think it's maybe more of a hobby.
A hobby?
I mean, it's probably best you work on your relationship with this sports enthusiast and figure out your true calling in life and leave art to real artists.
But the colors are really bright and happy. Good try, Georgia.
Hey.
No, darling, into the mic.
Hey, I'm beginning to think you two are not very nice.
You don't say.
Who do you... Oh, Georgia actually loves art. It seems like you don't even enjoy art. You just like complaining about art, and that's really lame. You're two lame people who are really lame.
Did you hear that, listeners? We're two lame people who are also lame.
And who do you think you are making fun of beautiful things? You both dress like scary supervillains who escaped an insane asylum, but in a bad way.
Hey.
Do you think these clothes distract people from your boring personalities?
Boring?
Yeah, boring. What would you even be talking about if we didn't wander into this gallery to break up? You would do a full hour on a bunch of boxes you hate. Get a life.
Who do you think you're speaking to? We're the hosts of the nation's most popular art podcast, The Sketch
Not
Pod.
now, Clem! I've heard quite enough from this insolent boy. Listeners, we will be cutting tonight's show short. We will be back next week.
With the new episode of The Sketch Pod.
We have got to get a new jingle! Do you understand me, Clem?
Okay, I get it. We'll get a new jingle.
And if I ever see you two in a gallery again, so help me, I will...
What are you gonna do to us? Make us go to your hairdresser? It's the scariest thing I can imagine. Janice Bobanis.
Come on, Clem. These two have no idea who they're talking to. Clem!
I'm coming.
Jake, you didn't have to do that for me.
Those two don't know anything about art. You're really talented.
Thanks. You know what I said earlier? I was way too hard on you. I think it's good. We're interested in different things.
Really?
Yeah, what would we talk about if we agreed on everything?
So you don't want to break up?
No, sorry I said that.
Sorry, I'll turn that off.
No problem. It really is just so beautiful.
So, to recap, Bennett stole my keys and shredded a box. You were trapped in a janitor's closet while there was fondue, and then you broke out of the closet and saved me from the podcasters while a touchdown dance culprit escaped. O'Keefe,
Yes, Hopper?
I'm slightly concerned that none of this makes any sense.
I know what you mean. Existence is really a puzzle.
No, you ding dong. I mean our cover-up story. It's way too complicated.
And yet, existence is complicated. So, in a way,
One of these days, I'm gonna tape your mouth shut. Hey, why don't I?
because we're friends and that would hurt my feelings?
No, I mean that's a simple excuse. We tie ourselves up, and then we say one of those wackadoo visitors did it, and we've just been stuck in here the whole time.
I don't know. I feel like we look more brave and cool with the other story. This story just feels kind of, well, boring.
Are you gonna do that the whole time?
I'm bored. How much longer till Glory and the critics show up?
I don't know. When I talked to her on the phone, she said an hour, so by now it must be, oh no.
What?
The phone. When I talked to her on the phone, I told her everything was fine.
So we couldn't have been all tied up then.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I'm getting out of this thing.
I, for one, am glad. Hey, where were you while this was all happening? Tied up, doing nothing.
I admit, we don't sound quite as incredibly heroic as we do in our other story.
Where's the pizzazz?
Okay, fine, we go back to plan A.
Or plan P, for pizzazz.
I'm not calling it that. Come on, let's find out what happens next.
Hello? Oh, hello, little old lady. Can you help me? I'm in grave danger. Hello? Lady, are you dead? I can see you breathing. And you just looked at me. You're not blind. There's no one else here. You have to help me.
I don't have to do anything. I'm a little old lady.
Yes, but please help me. Where are the security guards? Maybe there's somewhere I should hide.
A young woman like you should face her problems, not hide from them.
Great advice. Write to my mother then and tell her I love her. Speak well of me, and in death perhaps I'll find the courage to live.
That's a little dramatic, don't you think? You should be an actor.
I'm not going to be anything if you don't help me.
And why should I? I prefer to be left alone.
Because there's a deranged sicko out there who will be in here in any minute, and he's going to find me, and he's going to wreck this whole place with you in it. He's a sicko, okay? He's got an imbalance. He hates my face and my guts and everything I stand for, which is justice, by the way, and peace and strategy and maybe even art.
And this bully, he's a football player or something?
No, chess.
Chess?
He's the meanest chess player you'll ever meet.
And what's your problem? You like checkers?
Checkers? Ha, no. Nothing like that. I play chess against him, and that's the problem, see? We're rivals. I don't want to be rivals. Like I said, I stand for peace.
So what's his problem with you then?
I really wish you weren't asking so many questions.
Do you want my help or not?
Fine. There's a guy, see, and...
Is this about a guy or chess?
Both. Mostly about the guy.
It always is.
So you understand then. I know you don't know me, but sometimes helping a stranger in need is the most important thing we can do. Do you believe that?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go in the bathroom. I'm sure there's a vent in there. I'll unscrew the vent grate. Do you have a screwdriver? Never mind. I'll find something. And then I'll crawl, shimmy like this, down the duck shaft, which should lead me to about here somewhere. And then while you're distracting him, you need to distract him. Figure something out. And then I'll crash down and use these boxes as a waiting pad to break my fall and...
Hold on. Slow down there, young champion of the board. I thought you said you're a woman of strategy.
I am a woman of strategy.
Right, well, you wanted my help, so settle down.
I'm settled and mentally preparing to shimmy.
Forget the shimmy.
Forget the shimmy, it's my best move.
Stop doing that.
I bet your hips used to be able to do this. I'm sorry they don't anymore, but don't take it out on me.
Trust me, stop shimmying.
This really isn't about the shimmying, is it?
Forget the shimmying, forget the duck shaft. You're going to ruin everything. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to be me. You're going to be an old lady.
But my plan was that's right. And how would I be you exactly? Why would anyone mistake me for an old lady?
Here, try this.
Sorry, that was rude.
And take this and this.
You're a fraud.
I'm an actor.
What's the difference?
Not much.
Why are you pretending to be an old lady? My brain is collapsing from shock. Did I tell you I was born with a weak heart?
It's a performance. I'm a part of this art installation on loneliness, or it was about loneliness, before you ruined it.
I'm still confused. You're so young.
Not that young.
You're not an old lady.
Not yet.
You are very confusing to me. How do I know who you are, who you say you are, and appear to be?
I guess you don't, but I suggest you put that on if you want to avoid this terrible chess bully.
Who?
The chess bully, grave danger.
Right. I don't even know your name.
It's Doris.
Doris? Isn't that an old lady name?
You can be very rude.
Sorry. Is that your actual name?
No, it's Mildred.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot that was on there. I work at Denny's, most actors do. It's called The Hustle. I'm between shifts.
I thought I smelled french fries.
Oh, yeah, that's me, sorry.
No, I like it.
Oh, thanks. Okay, you're all set. Let me look at you. Let me see your walk. Better than your shimmy, but you need a little more hunch. Turn those toes out. Good.
Yeah, I've never been an old lady before.
You're a natural. Now go sit in those chairs, Doris. Sit deeply in your loneliness and contemplate the end.
That's kind of depressing.
You have to be convincing.
Okay. And what are you going to do?
I guess I'll go hide in these boxes or something.
No, stop. Isn't that an art piece or something?
You're going to use them as a landing pad. Now you care about art?
I've always cared about art.
Trust me, I'll be careful.
No, stop. Alex, you can come out now.
Should I keep recording?
Yes.
Who are you? How long have you been in there? Have you been recording everything?
I'm Alex. I've been in there 10 hours. I recorded everything.
This is Alex. Sorry, I didn't intend to deceive you.
Yes, you did.
Well, yes, but not in a malicious way.
So you're an artist?
Afraid so.
Do you even play chess? Has everything been a lie?
I do. The one thing I lied about was the bully. I'm not in danger except when I'm playing chess. But thank you. You've proven part of my thesis, that strangers are willing to help strangers in almost any circumstance.
What's the other part?
The other part of what?
Your artistic thesis?
That art can be anything.
Okay, Benny, now it's my turn. Nope, keep the wig on.
Okay.
I was a part of your art, now you can be a part of mine. Sit still, be alone. Aaron, keep recording.
Alex.
Alex, sorry, keep recording.
How long do I have to sit here for?
For as long as it takes.
Alex, get the stuff from inside the boxes again.
You got it, boss. This is feeling very meta. This may be something.
Of course it is.
I'm feeling really committed to this role.
See, I knew you were an actor.
I am Doris. I can feel the arthritis setting in. What do you think that pile of boxes is supposed to be?
I don't think it has to be anything.
Do you think, though, it may just be a bunch of boxes?
I don't think art is about the intended meaning. I think it's about what it means to you.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay.
Thanks for helping me.
You're welcome. So, do you really have a chess rival?
Maybe. Chess rivalries can be settled and unfold slowly over time. Decades, even.
Shh.
I love this piece.
Once again, my mind is blown. But wouldn't it be even more mind-blowing if that mask wasn't just the mask of any old lady? It is an exact replica of my actual grandma's face.
Grandma O'Keefe, but how?
I can only conclude she was in on it from the beginning.
Grandma O'Keefe, no.
So a completely indistinguishable facsimile of my actual grandmother appears.
Grandma O'Keefe, what are you doing here? I beg you.
My dear child, quickly. Bless my buttons, I can't see a thing.
Don't you live in Tallahassee? What's going on?
Well, I came in a helicopter, of course. Could you go up on to the roof and see if I left my glasses there?
Okay, I guess. Going up the stairs, going up the stairs, going up the stairs.
Locking the door behind you.
Wait, stop right there. Now me again. It's me, your grandkid's attractive colleague, Hopper.
What grandkid? I never had a grandchild. There is no O'Keefe. I'm an artist, and my greatest masterpiece was making you believe O'Keefe existed.
What? No, you just trapped him out on the roof.
Prove it.
Sure, I'll show you. Climbing up the stairs, climbing up the stairs, climbing up the stairs.
Locking the door behind you.
Oh no, now we're both trapped on the roof. Hopper, you beautiful fool.
Sorry, fellas, I'm going downstairs to mess up the cardboard boxes.
Oh no.
I'm telling you, that's what's wrong with Gertrude. She's inconstant, and I think that's his point. No, I'm not faulting her, but I think that's not what I'm... Are you gonna let me get a word in here? We agreed to try this virtual book club while I'm at work, but it's hard. I gotta take all this trash out because the morning janitor doesn't do her job. And meanwhile, you're spouting absolute garbage about Hamlet. He's not inherently misogynistic. He's just mad at his mommy. Save your hot takes for Twitter. This is a book club. We're supposed to be having a cogent discussion. I don't know why I ever let you talk me into doing this virtually. I would much rather tell you how terrible your ideas were in person, Mom. Would you look what you made me do? I dropped a sandwich. You know, people aren't even supposed to have sandwiches in here, but the security guards don't do their jobs. I mean, where even are they today? Well, now I gotta go get a mop. And this is honestly all because I'll give you an antic disposition. I swear, Ma, you're getting under my skin.
Are you sure we're supposed to be entering this way, Miss Schiffer?
My dear child, I'm Georg von Schiffer, the world's leading art dealer specializing in 21st and 2nd century avant-garde post-neodata futurism. I'm allowed to go anywhere.
Yeah, but we came in through the heating ducts.
Jess. You poor, silly child. That was the VIP entrance. I don't enter galleries through the front door like hoi polloi. I have special dispensation from Nameless herself because I'm just that important.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I never had VIP anything, except one time I got to go in the back of Sneaker World to see if they had my size because the sales guy was busy. I don't know if that's really VIP, but it was behind a curtain, so it feels kind of special. Sorry, I know special's different from VIP.
Stop talking. Merciful goddess Athena. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I didn't expect to love her this much. Such precision, such passion, such a cheeky disregard for the status quo. Just call my bank and bagel and tell them to liquidate some assets. I must have this piece.
Wow, okay, we're gonna acquire some art.
It's genius. It's Nameless's Mona Lisa, her Demoiselles d'Avon, her
Sistine Chapel?
I spit on the Sistine Chapel. That's nothing compared to this virtuosity, this brilliance.
Wait, sorry, are you talking about that sandwich?
I suppose to the untrained eye, this might look like a sandwich. This, my dear child, is artistic integrity. This is the future of the art world. This is a very important piece.
But I think it's just a sandwich.
If that's all you can see, then you're fired. You're no longer my assistant.
No, please don't fire me. I need this job to pay for my 6 kids. They're all going to private colleges.
Then you better get your act together and start developing an appreciation for the art we deal in.
Yes, sorry, but Miss Schiffer, the plaque says Nameless's Untitled 2024. It's actually way closer to this stack of cardboard boxes.
I wonder where they'll start the bidding. 5 million? 6? Did they go say get back to us? How liquid are my assets?
I just meant that. Could it be that the cardboard box is actually the...
Jess, I asked you a question. How liquid are my assets? When the auction begins, I must be ready to bid. I must have this piece for my personal collection. It's so temporarily fragile, so bliss for me, ephemeral, so organic.
Oh, I don't think it's organic. It looks like Oscar Myers.
It is. How cheeky. It's highbrow meets lowbrow, and everyone loves a double brow. I need to get a better look.
I don't think you're supposed to sit
Nonsense! I'm Georg von Schiffer. Besides, why would they put it here if they didn't want me to sit on it?
It just seems like the plaque goes with the boxes.
What are you going on about, Jess? Do I need to fire you?
No, ma'am.
Oh, never call me ma'am. There's so much to take in. Here's a playful shadow near the floor. And what's this? Ants? There are ants, Jess. This is a living, breathing installation. It's changing before our eyes.
Bakelschmidt has authorized 6.4 million.
Is that enough? I wonder if I should sell one of my lake houses. I don't need all 7.
You have 7 lake houses? You pay me $13 an hour.
Jess, I'm starting to worry about these ants. That one took a very big crumb. You, sir, I'm not sure you're as concerned as I am about protecting the integrity of this artwork. You shoot, ant.
I don't think you should be ripping...
Over here, little ants, away from the master class in contemporary art, away from the crowning achievement of this century's most important sculpture.
Okay, I'm looking a little closer at this plaque. It says mixed media, cardboard boxes. Doesn't say anything about deli meats, don't you think?
I think I hear the sound of 6 children with mounting college because their mommy just got fired.
Don't fire me, I was just pointing out.
Why don't you leave the art to the art dealer and go get my French press coffee? Do you know that moment Amadeus when Salieri do you know that moment in Ratatouille where the food critic tastes a meal so delicious that his life flashes before his eyes? Or that moment in Amadeus when Salieri had a breakdown after listening to Mozart's Requiem? You must know about the moment when Brian Wilson had a breakdown after listening to Sgt. Pepper's. You must know one of these moments, or else what generation are you in?
My point is, this is one of those moments when a work of genius is seen and understood by someone who can truly gets it, like me. When the artist transcends all the art world stuff and makes something original, special, innovative, but just that is not enough. The artist needs someone who can see it as what they've truly done, someone who gets it. And I am that person. The interplay between artist and audience, me, transforms this work of genius into a work of magic. Nameless is so lucky us here to see this. Me.
Here's your coffee, ma'am. I mean, miss?
Thank you. Ugh, you filled it too high.
Why would you?
Oh, who cares? They need to remove this stuff soon anyway so that people have an unobstructed view of this. This
sandwich. I hope you're happy, Ma. Now I'm sweeping up a gross old sandwich when I should be done with my shift already. All because you had to distract me with your kooky Hamlet theories. She thinks Yorick isn't really dead. Yorick is a skull, Mom. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Okay, Madame Moselle. I'm now certain that the cardboard box was the sculpture thing, and I'm worried you may have destroyed.
They threw it away like garbage. And
I'm worried that if the gallery people see us here, we'll get in trouble for, sitting on the artwork, ripping up the artwork, pouring coffee on the artwork.
Oh, who cares if I sat on their pile box? I was looking at bologna on rye.
So you admit that it was a sandwich.
You're fired, Jess.
So are we still trapped out on the roof?
Not for long, because we're the world's most dedicated security guards.
We are pretty amazing.
If the art dealer and their assistant can go through the air shaft, then so can we.
Of course.
Determined to protect the boxes, we open an air shaft like we're in Die Hard to get back into the building.
Dang, we're so cool.
I know, right? And we would have been able to, except that these air shafts are just swarming with art dealers.
Yeesh, we should call a guy to take care of that.
We're the guys who take care of that. Yippee-ki-yay, art dealers.
Excuse me?
It's over there.
What's that?
Nameless piece. Cardboard boxes.
Oh, that.
Oh, sorry, that's what most people come in here looking for.
Everyone knows Gloria Nameless. Where's the fun in that? No, I'm more interested in the next Gloria Nameless. And word on the street, it's Nat Shepherd.
Is that right?
Between you and me, that painting of hers is really the diamond in the rough here. Everyone says so.
They do? I mean, they think it's good?
By this time next year, it's going to be impossible to buy one of her paintings. The prices are going skyrocket. This one's already sold enough to buy a racehorse.
No, it hasn't.
No?
I just mean, nobody's bought it yet.
Well, I don't know where you think you're getting your information.
Well, I would know. I'm Nat Shepherd.
Oh, but my dear, this is wonderful. Because, in fact, I made that up. Because I myself am going to buy it. Simone Vandelay of the Vandelay Muffin Empire, and of course the Vandelay Family Art Collection.
Nat Shepherd, very confused.
You'll have to excuse me. I've been talking about how rare your piece is so I can more quickly double my investment. What's an example? Pokemon cards. The more rare a Pokemon card is, the more valuable it is, you see? That's why I have a Swiss bank account full of Pokemon cards. You'll need to know that once you have money.
I hope that's a problem I have one day. Right now I work at the arts and crafts store down on Wilshire. I'll come here to visit my piece when I'm on break.
But you're an artist.
That's what I keep telling myself.
Delivery? You've got to focus. You can't have your focus off in the craft store.
I wish it worked like that, but you gotta pay the bills, right? I mean, I do get this kind of art supplies, actually. Everything I used to paint Travis here.
What in the world is that?
Hi, it's a delivery.
Hi, sorry, but I think the security desk person stepped out.
Okay, so do I just leave this here with the others?
I guess. Sorry, I don't really work here, actually.
Okay, I'll go get the rest of them.
This is your problem. You're not just some delivery taker. You've got to stop thinking like Little Miss Craft Store, Little Miss Belt, Little Miss Googly Eyes.
Sorry, it just looks kind of heavy.
You're not Little Miss person who knows how heavy boxes are either.
Why am I little?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not little, you're big, and you're gonna be the biggest thing in the art world. And that's why I'm prepared to pay you for this painting right now.
I can't tell you how much this means, that you see some value in Travis. To tell you the truth, I've only ever sold one painting before.
Yes, I know.
But it got me into this gallery show. I mean, it is pretty incredible to have my painting in the same room as a piece by Gloria Nameless. Even my mom knows who that is.
And soon moms all over the world will know who you are.
Thanks. Well, I hope you're right. I was in a really dark place when I started working on Travis, but I sort of realized it might be the best thing I ever really...
All right, stop. You keep saying Travis. What is Travis?
Oh, kind of my nickname for the painting. You know, because of the title. The title is I Saw What You Said About Me, Travis.
Oh, sure, whatever you say.
It's kind of tied into what it's about.
Could you attempt to do that more quietly, please? We're conducting business here.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh boy.
They should really give their employees a card or something.
That's what you got to remember. It's a business. When you sold your first painting to Meredith Sinclair, that was a business transaction.
How do you know that?
Pardon me?
I don't think I mentioned selling my first painting to Meredith.
I know her slightly. My father invented muffins. Her father invented English muffins. There's a little joke we have that she's my nemesis. We have fun.
Sounds fun.
She's going to be so furious when she hears that I got you first.
What do you mean, got to me?
She's been going on and on about this painting. She loved your first one, and she was even more excited about the second. We get it, Meredith. You like art. You're so superior. I wish I could see her face when she hears. Sorry, Meredith, but you're too late for your precious Trevor, because Simone Vandelay...
Travis.
What?
It's Travis.
Of course it is, dear.
I'm so sorry, but does it say 437 outside?
Do you need to Google what an address is?
No, I can tell you. It's the number outside the building that tells you what it is. But this is 439. This is the art thing, right? This is the art thing, isn't it?
Oh, no. There's an art thing, well, sort of an art thing, next door too. You're probably supposed to be at the Monet Interactive Experience.
Oh no, my second delivery and I'm already so behind schedule.
Well, we're all fascinated by your schedule.
One second, Miss Vandelay. Yep, I bet this is for their gift shop. They sell these novelty rocks with inspiring words on them like dream and believe and stuff.
Rocks, that's why it's so heavy?
Well, we're all fascinated by your schedule, but I'm sure your manager would be happy to hear that you're harassing people at the wrong address.
She's just trying to do her job.
You should be a little more concerned with your business, the person who's frankly giving you a sizable check for this painting.
I don't think I've even seen you look at the painting since you came in.
Certainly I've looked at it.
You haven't said one thing you think about it. Do you like it at all, or do you just want to stick it to Meredith Sinclair?
I don't see how that's any of your concern.
Any of my...
You got the check, didn't you? If I want to stick it in my basement with my ping pong table and the Christmas decorations, that's my prerogative.
Here then.
Yes, that's the check.
You can take it.
Sorry, I don't follow.
I'm going to keep my painting. You are going to keep your check.
Oh wow, you painted that?
What did you just say to me?
I'm saying no.
Do you know who did then? Because I really like it.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I did paint it.
And I wrote the check, and I gave you the check.
And I gave the check back to you.
You're saying no?
I think it's yes, she did paint it, and no, she's saying no to you.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying.
This reminds me of a bear, actually.
A bear?
This is who you want insights from?
Well, my dad and I would go on these camping trips.
By all means, tell us your life story.
That's okay. I'll just tell you about this camping trip. See, when I was growing up, my dad and I used to get under each other's skin. So we were on this camping trip, and he was making me absolutely crazy. We were just eating sandwiches by the stream, not talking to each other. All of a sudden, out of the bushes comes this big bear. I had all these angry thoughts bouncing around in my head, and when I saw this bear, all I could think of was one thing: don't eat my dad. The way the shape in the front is so clear and everything else is so blurry and green in the background. That's what this reminds me of. We talked about that bear all the way home. Things don't come clear like that too often. This reminds me of him.
Do you want it?
What?
Something just came clear to me too.
Excuse me?
Do you know why I called this painting I Saw What You Said About Me, Travis?
Well, if I had to guess, did a person named Travis say something about you?
You've got to be kidding me.
He was my ex. And in retrospect, there were a lot of red flags. He was a huge jerk to waiters and cashiers and delivery people. But I guess I loved him a lot, so I'd make excuses for him. But I couldn't ignore it one day when he asked me to hand him his phone, and I saw what he texted to his friend. She still thinks she's going to be an artist or something. Right then, I knew two things. One, I had to break up with this guy, and two, I already was an artist.
You work at a craft store.
I painted this, so I'm an artist.
All right, do I get to talk about what I know? I know I gave you a check. I know I'm not about to get shown up by Meredith Sinclair. And I know, above all, that I'm not going to be ignored because you're talking to someone who delivers rocks. So why don't you take your... Oh, jeez. Easy,
careful, careful. Oh,
Easy,
no.
easy.
Watch
You
out.
drop it.
Not
Easy. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Nobody saw me do that.
I should probably tell you, I did see you do that.
I was never here.
You are here, though.
One of you insignificant wretches get some tape.
I don't see any insignificant wretches. Do you?
I think if they're insignificant, I think it's pretty unlikely we're going to see them.
Fine. I don't need you. I'll do it myself. Here, exactly according to my plan. I have tape, and I am victorious. Now to make a subtle but efficient repair.
I think you've got a little...
I know that.
Do you need help? I can hold it in place, sir.
No.
Are you sure?
No, 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 no.
Should we call Meredith Sinclair? Maybe she can help.
You wouldn't dare. She would destroy my reputation.
Well, as you told me earlier today, how much something gets talked about does increase the price value, so maybe it'll all work out.
Oh, is that how you want to play it? How much do you want? Let's do this.
Oh, no, I was just messing with you.
Don't do this to me. Do you want it in gold? I can do it in gold.
No, seriously, are you crying? I'm not going to make you buy my silence.
Please let me give you money so I know you won't talk.
I mean, she said please.
I guess if you want.
Thank you, thank you. And what about you?
If you two could help me get this shipment next door, that'd be a huge help.
You want me, Simone Vandelay, to carry packages like a common...
A common art lover whose songs you're trying to buy? Yeah, if I were you, I'd get moving before anyone sees us, and maybe a sizable tip, too.
Happy to help.
So we come out of the air vents looking all sweaty, but in a cool action movie kind of way. And what do we see besides the art collector lady just before she goes in to see cardboard boxes?
So, what's she gonna do? Snob us to death?
She's a crazy rich person, right? And she says to us, "Excuse me, I'm a collector."
Okay, ma'am, the art's that way. We need to get back to work. We're very competent security guards.
Ah, yes, I do hunt for masterpieces of the art world, but I also hunt the most dangerous game of all. Man, yes, I collect art and also the heads of security guards.
Oh no, she had too much time on her hands. She cultivated several hobbies, one of which is deadly.
She says she's going to count to 10 to give us a sporting chance.
Quick, O'Keefe, I know where we can hide. We take off sprinting. We're running.
And I fall and I say, "Go, Hopper, leave me behind. Live a good life."
I'm not leaving you. You're going to live. I help you up.
We're running.
We're running.
And the door of the janitor's closet closes behind us in the nick of time. We must remain incredibly still and silent. And there we remain, unable to prevent the tape attack that would claim yet another box.
I do feel like now I have a new perspective on how precious life is, though. Okay, I think we've got this.
Definitely. We've got a great story.
Let's just go over it one more time to practice. So, Gloria.
Yes.
Fancy art critic.
I'm listening.
Something has happened to cardboard boxes, and you can look at the security footage to see the absolute parade of terrible people.
A gallery of rogues, if you will.
Yes. You can see the absolute Rose Gallery that desecrated the gallery called Rose Gallery for yourself.
But where were you in O'Keefe during this tragedy? Why were you not guarding the art? Why shouldn't I fire you and hold you liable for $5 million?
Well, you see, there's a simple explanation. First, some bandits stole O'Keefe's keys and broke in at night to shred a box.
Hopper was trapped in the janitor's closet because the janitor had fondue, which destroyed Hopper's family and would later destroy a box. Hopper broke out of the janitor's closet and rescued me from the roof, and also used martial arts to defeat the podcasters while the dude destroyed a box with a touchdown dance.
We are chased back into the janitor's closets by the art collector who also collects the heads of security guards. And that is why we are not guarding cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we should just run away before they get here.
Wait, but our story is flawless.
I'm getting out of here.
Wait.
I'm getting the door. I'm getting the door, of course. Hi.
Hi. This little place is so adorable, Gloria. People saying hi like in a movie.
I know, it's hilarious.
Let's just hope this so-called masterpiece of yours is a little bit better than that dreadful excuse for a salad I just endured.
Hey, can I get you folks some coffee?
You're almost as loud as Gloria's jacket.
Does this place even have coffee?
No, but we could all go somewhere else to get one.
I'll pass. Anything that comes in a cup is derivative.
You can say that again.
Anything that comes in a cup is...
What's the matter with you? This is a very important day for me.
Let's get cracking, Nameless, or I'm going to start reviewing this weird statue instead.
Of course. I'm so sorry. It's just over.
What?
Oh. Miss Michaels,
Be quiet. Do you know, Gloria Nameless, what it is you have done? Do you? You have moved me. Gloria, I grew up next to a box factory, and every day, my mama, she would say to me and my little sister, Lorian, look at these boxes dear with that back child, the boxes that were squished and torn up and spilled coffee on during their break. That's the kind of box you're going to be, child, if you don't get out of this town. So every day, I would look in the window of the factory and swear that I'd be a box like that. They were perfect, they were empty, and now so am I. But maybe, just maybe, the boxes in the back were the most beautiful of all because they were the part of the bigger story. I see that now. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you.
I'm so glad you understand what I was going for. It goes over a lot of people's head. As an artist who definitely did that on purpose, I really think it's about the purpose of art.
Hush. Words cannot convey a fraction of what this masterpiece does.
But you know, now that I think about it, maybe art...
Words are insufficient, and yet I must try to capture this in my review. I must go immediately to write.
But wait, I just realized the true meaning of art is...
There's no time. Goodbye.
Sorry, you were saying, what's the true meaning of art?
I'm not answering questions. You're answering questions.
Well, I always thought the true meaning of art was...
What have you done to my sculpture?
Technically, it's what we didn't do.
Either way, y'all owe me $5 million. I ought to call the police.
Interesting point. The only thing is, if we got in trouble, it'd be kind of a scandal, and your new biggest fan, Michaela Carmichael Michaels, would find out what the piece he created really looked like.
I wonder if she'd still give it a rave review, because someone might buy it for more than $5 million after reading that.
Interesting point. How about we just go get something to eat instead?
Let's go with that.
But just for my own curiosity, what actually happened to cardboard boxes?
Well,
it's kind of a funny story.